Welcome to Wildcard Reads. I'm Wildcard Angel, and today we are here to do a reading wrap-up. There are 3 books that we're going to go over. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, we are talking about I'm Glad My Mom Died by Jeanette McCurdy. Now, this book was actually a really good read. It follows her throughout her life of being young and becoming a star and living out her mother's dream, because she never really wanted to be a star to begin with. And it follows throughout showing different eating disorders that she struggled with and the very toxic relationship that she had with her mother. Now, at first, I definitely gave this a 5-star at first because I feel like every story, every personal story deserves to be told. It should definitely be heard. After reflecting, thinking more about the story, honestly, overall rating, I'm going to say 4 stars. I feel bad about that because I feel like everyone's story should be 5 stars when it is a personal story like that. But yeah, so I am going to say 4 stars. I'm sorry, Jeanette. I love you. Okay, the next book we're talking about is The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. Now, The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches by Sangu Mandana. I loved this book. I absolutely loved it. I was very intrigued by the story itself. Overall, it's basically, even though you might not have your blood family, you can still form a family of your own. Family is still possible. Basically, you'll always find your people. You will always find your people. And that's the meaning of the story. Overall, it was a very heartwarming story. I absolutely loved it. And I guess I would say, because it wasn't a hug the book when you're done kind of book, I wasn't that attached to it. So I guess I do have to say it was a 4-star read for me. Next up, we have The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. Okay, now The Book Thief, definitely recommend that you read this book. The Book Thief, the narrator is Death, the Grim Reaper, Death himself as the narrator. And the time is placed back right before the Holocaust begins. And the story is told by Death looking through the eyes of a young child who was growing up during the time of the Holocaust. It is an incredible story. It is heartbreaking. It will make you cry. Prepare yourself. But it is one of those stories that definitely needs to be told, because while it is a historical fiction, and it is fiction, it is about something that actually happened, and something that we would hope would never happen again. And the only way to prevent history from repeating itself is to learn about it, and to learn where we went wrong, what we can do next, and catch the warning signs. If you have not read The Book Thief, I highly recommend you do. This book, I wanted to give it 5 stars, kind of, but let's be real. I'm not giving a book 5 stars unless I am hugging the book, I am very attached to the characters, and I am fully in love with it. So for The Book Thief, I am going to say 4 stars. Thank you guys so much for joining me in the reading wrap-up. I really appreciate it. Be sure that you subscribe, like the video, hit the notification bell, and until next time.